Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I thought we'd do something a little different. I thought we'd sit back, relax, and try a new creator tag, which is called the Where Are We Now tag. I actually saw this video on Angelica Neekfist's channel, and in her video, she actually talked about the creators of the video, which were Lisa Labany, I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry, Erica Conger, and Not Your Basic Stuff. I'll make sure I list all their channels down below. But I saw her video, I saw her answer these questions, and I thought, you know what, why not do that myself? Because I think it's so fun just to sit back, relax, and answer some questions and maybe give you guys some insight to my channel, my thoughts, my views, and just to hang out with me. So if you guys want to see the Where Are We Now tag, questions that they are and the answers I have, well then definitely keep watching. Okay, so typically in this style video, I would sit back, relax, and put on makeup while answering the questions, but my makeup is already done, so I just figured we'd just sit back, relax, hang out, and answer these questions. I'll make sure I list, like I said, all the creators of the tags down below, so thank you so much to Angelica Neekfist for inspiring me to do today's video. I'm also going to list all the questions down below, so if you guys want to partake in this tag, you guys are more than welcome to do so. So the very first question we have is, do you still feel the same about having your channel as you did when you first started? Which I think is a really fascinating question. Do I still feel the same? Yes and no. So the reason why I say yes and no is that yes, I still feel the same as when I first started my channel, or like my thoughts are when I first started my channel, because I love YouTube and this has been a passion of mine to do for so long. But the reason why I also say no is because after doing it now for 3 years, I love it more. Like, I love it more than I ever did at that time. When I first started YouTube, it literally was just for my friends and my family. And, of course I had hopes and dreams that I would grow and be able to do this full time, but it was just hopes and dreams. I never thought it would come to fruition. So when 2020 hit and I was forced to do this job full time, it became so much more to me. I fell more in love with it, and I got to connect with you guys on a deeper level than I ever had beforehand. And I think the biggest reason why is that I decided to wholeheartedly just jump into this. I took the biggest leap off the cliff and I said, you know what, let's just do this. If I fail, I fail, and I can always try again. And so I think looking at it then and looking at now, I love it so much more and realize that this is truly what I want to do in life. Like, this brings me the most joy. I feel my most authentic self when I'm in front of the camera with you guys, and it just makes me so much more happier than it did back then. I don't know how else to describe it other than I found my heart and soul and my passion, and the drive that I have for this job is just incredible. And I worked at plenty of jobs in my life, and I just never found a job that I loved more. I never found a job that I love more than I do now, but this is also the hardest job I've ever had in terms of not like physically, because this is the easiest job physically, right? But like, this is the hardest mentally and emotionally that I have ever had, because you have to sit here and pretty much give your heart and your soul and give everything you have to this channel, connect on a deeper level, expose yourself to the world to make judgments and hate on you, and it can take its toll. It definitely has taken its toll on me, but I still love it. I still love every second of it, and I would never change a thing. Like, this is truly what I love. So that's what I mean when I say that this is how I feel like different, if that makes any sense. Number 2, if you can do anything differently when you started, what would it be? If I could do anything differently, I probably would have started sooner. Like, I probably would have started my YouTube journey a lot sooner instead of just doing what I did, where I just was watching and watching and watching and always saying, I want to do it, I want to do it, I want to do it. Originally, I was going to start it in 2017, but I just held myself back, and I wish I would have done that sooner. And then I also wish I didn't take such a long break, because when I first started out, it's the hardest time to grow is when you first start. It's like it's so hard. Like, I'm still having a hard time growing now, and I'm at 39,000 subscribers. But it was incredibly hard to start off when I first started. And then right as I started to get a little bit momentum, I took a 6-month break. And I feel like that really did hinder me in some parts, because you don't want to stop as you're growing. And, your channel can get forgotten after 6 months. So I feel like if I could do anything differently, I would have started my channel sooner, and I would never have taken the break. And I probably would have made myself jump more on the trends at the time than what I did now. I mean, I still don't really jump on trends, but I don't know. I just feel like I would have definitely invested more back then than what I did, if that makes any sense. Number 3, how has your filming schedule changed since you started, or has it stayed the same? So my filming schedule has definitely changed since I started. When I first started, I was posting 2 videos twice a week, as I would say. So I'd either post Monday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just depending, because those are the days that I had the easiest time to film. I worked on Tuesdays. I was off Monday, worked Tuesday, worked Wednesday. I had off Thursday, Friday, and I worked Saturday, Sunday. That was my schedule at Disney for 10 years. And I made sure I made time to upload. So the reason why I was able to upload on Wednesdays is because I was usually a half shift. So I'd be like either a runner. I was either a runner or an on-call that day. So if I did get called in for a full-time shift, I couldn't post. So that's when I would post on Friday. But typically I'd only post 2 videos a week. And now that COVID hit and I did not go back to my job, I post 4 to 5 times a week. So I post a lot more than what I did back then. And I think it definitely has attributed to like the growth that I have seen on my channel, because I have been more consistent in being here every day. Even if I don't necessarily have a video to film, I'll try to find something just to be with you guys. And I also thought about, if I don't have any content to film, then why not just sit down and do a live and just hang out with you guys, you know, just be here for you guys, because I know what it means to me when my favorite creators make a video, because then I was like, oh, okay, I'm sitting with my friend, and I know that feeling, and I know you guys tell me all the time that you love when I upload, because it gives you guys something to look forward to, or to hang out with, someone to hang out with. And so I really love the fact that I definitely have changed my schedule from 2 times a week to 4 to 5. Sometimes I do 3, sometimes I do 4, but a lot of times I do 5. It just kind of varies on how much content I have. But yeah, my filming schedule has definitely changed since then. Number 4, what surprised you the most about having a channel? I think what surprised me the most about having a channel is you guys watching me. Like you guys watching me, and then you guys like tagging me on Instagram or sending me DMs, or you guys buying stuff based upon my recommendation. Like to me, that is just freaking mind blowing. Like I'm like, wait, what? You bought this based upon my recommendation? Like I never thought I'd see the day where somebody bought a makeup product because I said I liked it, or bought a makeup product and used my code. Like that is just so mind-blowing. Like it's just so crazy. And then to see you guys watching my videos, because I just remember what it meant for me to have 1 viewer, let alone a couple thousand viewers. It's so crazy. And it's just, sometimes when I'm editing my video and I'm watching myself, I'm like, why are they here? Like, why do they watch me? You know, like I question myself, and I'm like, why do they subscribe? And it's just such a cool, unique feeling to know that like I have a very beautiful, welcoming community. And I just never thought I'd see the day where people would buy something with my name on it, or use my code, or just buy something because I simply said I liked it. Like that is just so bizarre, but so cool, because like to me, I'm still a consumer. I'm not an influencer in my mind. And so when people I follow recommend something, I go buy it, and then someone does it to me, I'm like, wait, this is like such a like full circle moment. It's just, yeah, something I never expected. Number 5, what do you like most and what do you like least about having a channel? What I like most is that I get to sit here and hang out with my friends and talk about my favorite things in the world, makeup, books, and video games. And it's a great way for me to kind of express myself and do something that I really love and I'm passionate about. And I think the biggest thing too is like engaging with you guys. Like you guys are truly incredible, and you guys come such a diverse background, and to hear you guys' stories and connect with you guys and have a beautiful like friendship with you guys is truly incredible. Because I never thought that. I never thought that I'd have like a wonderful community, that we can have such an open door policy where we can love and accept each other. Like that is just so cool. And like interacting with you guys is just so freaking fantastic. Like I love it. Like I'm like, wait, what? This is so cool. Like I don't think I can ever get enough of it. I think that's why I want to do more lives on my channel, because it's just so fun interacting with you guys. The thing I like least about having a channel, oh my God, my stomach is growling because I'm freaking starving. I think the thing I like least is, I think maybe the thing I like least is when people think that they can like judge you and hate on you without even knowing you. They just would watch a video and critique you for your makeup, for your appearance, or how you do your makeup, or how your body looks. Like people think that they can judge you on that. But I also think that like maybe besides the hate comments, there's not a lot of things I don't like. I love almost everything besides like hate comments. I think one of the things I probably hate besides hate comments is people assume that because you do YouTube, you have money. And that's definitely not the case. Of course, people who do YouTube can make a great money, like can make substantial money. I'm not one of those people. I think people assume that because you have a following or because you do YouTube, suddenly you have this enormous wealth. So the amount of people that DM me to give them money, to donate to them, to give them free makeup is astounding, because I never would imagine doing that to anybody else. And I have it done to me all the time. And it's really kind of like takes you back, because you're like, wait a minute, what? Like, I'm struggling to get by just as much as you are. I'm really sorry I can't give you, you know, all this free makeup or all this money. Like, I'm not built from money. And I think people have this assumption that YouTubers are, and I wish I kind of would let go of that assumption, because that's only like the 1% of YouTube. That's majority of us are just trying to get by doing this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something that I probably don't like, is the amount of people who do beg and people who scam. I can't stand people who scam. There's people who literally would duplicate my account on Instagram or on YouTube and do like a WhatsApp thing and try to scam you guys when I do giveaways to get your guys' money. I can't stand that. YouTube doesn't regulate that. I really wish that they would. I won't even get a check mark until I hit over 100,000 subscribers. And even if you have a check mark, people still don't necessarily pay attention to that, and they fall for like the WhatsApp scams or the fake accounts that are created on Instagram. And it's just like, no, I would only ever contact you from my account that you guys see right here. I would never ask you for any card information or anything like that. And I just wish YouTube would do a little bit more regulation in terms of that, because it really can hurt somebody, and people are out there scamming people for money, and times are tough, you know. So I just wish that would probably change. But that's probably like the least thing. That's probably like my least favorite thing about having a channel. Number 6, are you able to come up with videos? Are you able to come up with video ideas easily, or is that a challenging aspect? I'm actually able to come up with video ideas really easily. Sometimes I'll be sitting there just eating or reading or taking a shower. I'm like, ooh, this is a really good idea. Or sometimes I will see my fellow peers, like Angelica, for example, posted this video, and I saw that and I was like, that's a great video idea. So sometimes you can get inspiration from your fellow content creators and see what they create and go, ooh, I really like what they did. Let me do that too, but let me put my own spin on it. So that's like kind of how it works. You know, if I'm doing reviews, that's obviously really easy to come up with ideas. But if I want to do like, you know, ranking videos or Q&As or Chit Chat Get Ready with me, that's just me thinking of like, okay, what do I see you guys asking for? Or what do I see trending? Or what do I just honestly want to film? And that's how I like it comes. Like, video ideas are actually pretty easy for me. I never really struggle with ideas to come up with. And if there's ever a day that I really don't know what to film, then I just won't film that day. That way I don't just deliver myself sitting on camera just like, so what do you guys want to talk about? You know, like I'd rather just not film and wait for the inspiration to hit. That way it's just a better video for you guys. But yeah, I don't really ever have trouble coming up with video ideas. Number 7, how do you think you've grown as a creator during your time on YouTube? I think I've grown in a sense I became more, I guess, confident in myself to an extent. Like, I definitely have my insecurities. You know, I think we all do because we're human. But I think I've gotten more relaxed and was able to just be able to be comfortable enough to be in my own shoes. Before I ever did content creating on YouTube, I would never leave my house without makeup on. Ever. Like, literally no one saw me without makeup on, because I always had to have makeup on. I felt very insecure in my own skin. And then ever since doing YouTube, I could care less to wear makeup when I go out now. Like, you'll pretty much see me 90% of the time out in public not wearing makeup, because I become so comfortable in my own skin because of you guys. And it's not even like the comments you guys gave me. It's literally just me developing a sense of self-love to that aspect. Like, you know, I am beautiful without makeup. I don't need it to make me feel beautiful. And I became comfortable in my own skin. And then I also realized that as the years progressed, I've just gotten better at handling certain situations. Like, I'm able to handle negativity a lot more. I'm able to handle patience a lot more understanding. I'm able to express my creative side in a way that I never was able to before. I'd always be like self-conscious if I was like goofy in front of people, and now I'm not. Like, now I'm not ashamed to be myself. I'm not ashamed if I mess up words. And oh my god, the amount of times I mess up words and people call me out and they're like not nice about it, I'm like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, that stuff used to bother me, and now it doesn't bother me anymore. I've definitely become more self-confident in myself, and definitely have learned to value myself more and kind of stand up for myself more. And I think I've definitely grown mentally and emotionally in that aspect, and became honestly more of an adult. When I started my channel, I think it was like 27, 28. Now I'm 32, and I've definitely become more of an adult over the years of doing YouTube, just because, I don't know, you guys have made me grow up, and I grew up and I just would watch like my old videos and I'd be like, oh gosh, you know, and I don't know. I feel like I've just grown overall as a person. I think it just has to do with, growing with you guys on camera, and you guys are actually growing with me because majority of you guys have been with me for so long that you guys have helped me grow during this time. So, and I feel like I'm rambling on a tangent. Number 8, so far, what is the video that you created that you love the most proud of, and what is the one that you like the least? Oh God. The most proud of? I think the ones that I'm most proud of are the ones that I'm generally just having a good time and I'm laughing a lot in the video. I think the ones like when I did Bob Ross impersonation, when I did James Charles, the Scary Mary situation, when I did like Crying Like a Beauty Guru, like when I just have fun and I'm not focused on doing a review or trying out different makeup products, and I can kind of just sit back, relax, and play with makeup, or just make fun videos where I'm just fun and engaging and I'm putting in clips from different YouTube videos. I think those videos are the ones I'm most proud of, where I just get to have a lot of fun doing it. And I think my least favorite ones are, I don't know if I have any least favorite ones. I really don't know if I do. I'm sure my older content I do, but I can't think of any videos that I have my least favorite of, honestly, because I love doing what I do. So if I didn't like it, I wouldn't film it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure maybe my least favorite ones are probably like my Ipsy's unboxings or box channel unboxings, just because I feel like they're just kind of boring, I guess, because nothing really exciting happens. I'm not reviewing anything, I'm just unboxing. But then at the same time, something's fun happen and I have a good time and I laugh, I do it. So yeah, that's a hard question because there's a lot of videos that I have fun doing that I'm most proud of. I just can't pinpoint one, and I really can't think of any least favorite ones. Number 9, do you think about long-term goals for your channel, or do you focus on the here and now? Of course I think about long-term goals. Like, my long-term goal is to be able to financially take care of my family, doing what I love, and hitting over 100,000 subscribers, and continue to grow and evolve, not only as a content creator, but just as a person myself, and maybe see where my channel takes me one day. Like, who knows, maybe my channel will take me to create my own brand, or to write a book, or play video games. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's so much that my channel can offer, and I just want to see it grow more. And I want to see it grow more because I'm very proud of all the hard work that I put into it. So I like to see that hard work pay off down the line, and I'm very grateful for everything that I've gotten so far. But of course, I think of long-term goals. Like I said, my long-term goal is to be able to take this channel and make something more of it, and give back because of it, and help you guys because of it. Like, my biggest thing I love doing is giving back to you guys. And when I see bigger creators that are able to help out you guys, I wish I could do that. Like, I wish that I can make enough money where I could take you guys on a shopping spree, or donate $1,000 to you guys, or feed 1,000 people. Like, I would love to be able to do that. And right now I can't, but that is definitely a big goal of mine, is to be able to take what I get and give back to you guys and change someone's life. Like, I would love the ability to change someone's life. I'd love to be a big enough creator where I could sit there and I could talk about a small creator with 100 subscribers, and out of nowhere, I'm able to bring them 50 to 60,000 subscribers. Like, I know that Jaclyn Hill was able to do that for Paige. Like, Paige grew tremendously because of the Jaclyn Hill competition, and it really did change her life. And I just feel like that would be something I would love to do. I would love to change someone's life, because just one person has the ability to change your life in a way that you would never expect. And it just takes that one person, that one gesture, to change your entire world. And I would love to be that person. I would love to be that person that's able to change someone's life in a way that my life could have possibly changed. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely a big long-term goal. So for sure. Number 10, if you can sit down with your former pre-YouTube self, what advice would you give yourself in regards to having a YouTube channel? Ooh, this is a good one. If I could sit with my pre-YouTube self, I'd probably tell her that she has a very long road ahead of her, and that there are going to be so many days. I mean, countless days where she's going to want to give up, where she's going to want to quit, where she's going to cry, where she's going to feel like she's not good enough, not worthy. And I want to look at her and be like, don't give up. Don't give up. Keep pushing through, because you're going to have some really dark days ahead of you, but you're also going to have the brightest, sunniest days ahead of you. And don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't be afraid to let loose and just be you. That's the biggest thing I would tell her, is be you. Because if you go back to my earlier videos, you guys can still see me be myself, but I was definitely more closed off, very hesitant, really unsure of myself, very scared. And I would just tell her, it's okay, be yourself. That's all people want to see is just you. You don't have to be anybody you're not. Be you. And if you're not perfect at makeup, that is okay. Because I used to stress tremendously about not being good at makeup and not blending and, you know, getting hate comments about it. And I would just want to tell her, like, you're going to be okay. You're going to get better. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect. And you're going to have these amazing things happen to you that you never thought was possible. So don't give up, because let me tell you, there have been plenty of times I have thought about just tossing in the towel, because it's hard. It's hard. And God, one of those times was 2 weeks ago. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, one of those times was 2 weeks ago. So I would tell her, hang in there, because you're gonna find something that you love more than you ever thought was possible. So I think that's the advice I would give to my former self, because I never had anyone helping me when I first started. I learned everything up until this point all by myself. I've had no help, and I would just let her know, like, you got this. You got this. So I hope I answered these questions correctly. I'm going to answer them as truthfully as possible. These are always so much fun to do. I like sitting back, relaxing, like answer questions like this, or like do creator tags like this. I kind of think it'd be fun to do on my own, but I also think it'd be really cool if I do like a Q&A, because I have not done a Q&A with you guys in quite some time, and I think it'd be fun to do another Q&A with you guys. So yeah, I'm going to wrap the video here, because throughout the video, you guys might have heard it, my stomach is growling. I am starving. I want to go eat. I am human, but I'll make sure I list the creator of the tags down below, along with their videos, their channel, and the questions you guys can answer yourself if you guys want to partake. These videos are always so much fun to do, because it's just something a little different. It kind of gives you like an insight to like behind the scenes and whatnot. And I could talk to you guys all day. Clearly, I ramble on enough. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys not have already, because I do post 4 to 5 videos a week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for the Life, where you guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, a huge thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! Hey guys, what's up? Hey, this was actually inspired. The Where Are We Now tag, all the creators of the tags, and it just doesn't bother me that much anymore. Now it doesn't bother me that. Yeah, I'll make sure, like I said, I'll list all the content creator. I'll make sure I list